Welcome back to Flying Dutchman Cards and another installment of the 1989 Topps Retrospective Master Collection Edition. And today we're going to be counting down the top 10 recent pickups and private signings that I have for the 1989 Topps autograph set. So I'm joined by, as always, by my brother Doug from Don't Talk to Robots. Hello, brother Doug.
Hello. You nailed that intro. Great job. First time through.
First time. Dude perfect style, right?
Dude perfect.
Yes. Awesome. Well, let's jump in. Let's fire up card cam and we will look at some cards. All right. We're going to start off with number 10, and we have none other than Tim Burke. So got this one, picked this one up for a couple bucks on eBay. And kind of fun fact, I actually read his book growing up. Very good book. And so I thought he doesn't sign TTM, so I'm not sure. Someone maybe got this in person or something like that. So I thought that would be a sweet one. Love the Expos. Love those hats. I kind of just want to get one of those hats because it is so cool. So, but yeah.
And I assume that's at what was the name of their stadium?
Olympic Stadium, but like Stadium Olympique de Montreal or something like that. So.
Very good. Did you take French in high school?
Yes, I did. Did you take French in high school?
Ça va?
Comme si, comme ça.
Ça va, comme si, comme ça.
Comme ça.
Very nice. What was the name of his book? The Burke Stops Here?
The Burke Stops Here.
That's awful.
I think it was like Major League Dad or something like that.
Nice.
I don't know. Something like that. I could probably put it in somewhere. I probably have it still, but maybe not. So anyways, number 10, Tim Burke.
Very
Moving
nice.
on, number 9. This is another one picked up for a couple bucks. The number 1 draft pick, Willie Easton. And so I think this was on my like honorable mention or maybe my top 10. Let me know in the comments if you remember, if you've watched.
I remember. I was there.
I know. Yeah. So this is just an awesome card, and I just wanted to get one. And I've seen it kind of come up over I don't know, the year or so. And this one just had a pretty decent looking signature. So I thought that would be fun to pick up. So there we go. So another number 1 draft pick. So that one's pretty sweet. Moving on to number 8, keeping the theme going, you might notice we got number 1 draft pick, Greg Olsen. So excited about this one because his college at Auburn, black and orange, just like the Orioles. So he could have only been drafted by a handful of teams, mainly the Orioles or the Giants. So those would be the 2 teams he could have gone to.
Very nice. Shout out to Autographs 2000. Yes.
So I think he has some Greg Olsen autos, and so this one's very, very loopy. With I guess there's lots of O's and G's in there, but yeah. So
very nice.
There we go. So another draft pick, and then another one. We got
back
Steve Avery. So this is one. So funny story about this one. I've been looking for the signature series, which I mentioned in one of the previous episodes, and haven't been able to find one, or haven't been able to win an auction when this one comes up. He had a private signing for $15, and I was like, I should just do that. I'll just get this one for $15. It'll be sweet, blah, blah, blah. And then I saw, like right before the deadline to send in, I saw this on eBay, and I won the auction for like $5.50. And I was like, score, this is sweet. Well, this is actually Topps. It's not Score. So it's a joke laugh track there. And then I'm in this other Facebook group. Boo. I'm in this other Facebook group, and the eBay seller I bought it from, they're like, never buy anything from this guy. He totally forges all of his signatures. So there's a chance that this was forged, which is kind of a bummer. So I'm probably still on that for a Steve Avery autograph, but you win some, you lose some.
So did you add it to the counter and then remove it? in post. It'll be
I
interesting
know,
to see
yeah,
what your final decision is.
I know. Was it like,
Question mark?
yeah. It's hard.
Now,
Yeah. So I
now,
don't know.
do you have a spreadsheet of the amount of money that you spent on the 1989 Master Collection?
I have not. Um, I'm not sure.
Because
I'm not
this could
sure.
be, this could be net positive or it could be net negative if you're paying double for one auto if you have to
It's
buy
true.
another one.
Yeah. Well, and it's kind of like I might just look at this as a placeholder because I really like the signature series one with the number and the stamp and just so many things going on. So we'll see. So
You like the extra flourishes.
yes, the flourishes. So that one's a maybe. So another one here. This was from the same seller too, so same story. I won't go over it again. But we got a rookie cup of Damien Berryhill, and this one was only like $3. So I'm like, if this guy's making a ton of money, $3 a time, like I don't know. Anyways, but we got a Damien Berryhill. I thought this was awesome. Jumping up to catch the ball with the Cubbies back in the day. So that
Very
one's pretty
nice.
sweet. So
He's this eBay seller is definitely been watching your channel and gearing, trying to find autographs you don't have and
yeah,
quickly putting them up to list.
yeah, yeah.
Now,
So
have you cross referenced any of these with actual verified autographs yet? Or
yes, yeah. So like, I mean, like the Steve Avery, like to me, it just looked like that. Looks like his autograph, but it's like, well, if you're really good at forging, obviously it would look like an, it's just like, so I don't know. Yeah, both of these to me looks good, but who knows? It's probably one of those things. It's like I could get them authenticated, but it's probably not worth the 20 or $30 to get them authenticated. For them to come up, it's not authentic, and then you're like, well, anyways, just buy another one. So. Okay, but now we're moving into the portion that I know that these ones are legit because I bought them from someone who is a reputable seller who did private signings with these people, and basically I bought the extras. So, yeah, so basically they have a signing, they have extras, and I'm like, I'll take an extra. And normally it's a couple dollars cheaper. So this is how I kind of weasel my way into the picking some of these up. Okay, so here we go. Number 5, we have another rookie cup card of Chris Sabo. So this one, I was super stoked. Picked this one up for like $12. And so I'd sent out to him PTM like 2 years ago, and he never returned it. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger on this one. He just the guy was selling it. It just finished up a private signing. I'm like, I know this one's legit. I'm getting it, adding it to the list. So, but then I couldn't just stop with just one Chris Sabo. I had to go with the Diamond King as well. So we'll add that to the Diamond King, even though this isn't a Diamond King, episode. We'll add it to that one as well. So got dueling Chris Sabos, rocking the Rec Specs. So I know you saw me with the Rec Specs back in the day. So
you what?
You saw me rock the Rec Specs back in the day.
Definitely.
So
it's kind of interesting that the Diamond King one they included him. Like
I know.
he's like sitting for his portrait with his rec specs on.
Yeah.
And then his 89 tops, he definitely takes up probably the most real estate I've seen an autograph take up on any of your TTMs or
Yes.
autographs.
Yeah. So that was the other thing. I'm like, I'm getting my money's worth out of this autograph. It's not just some little squiggly thing. Like we're doing it here. So very nice. So that's number 5. And I was pretty stoked about that. So basically they just go up from here. So if you're watching and you're like, I don't know if it's gonna be anybody.
Gotta be like the
Chris
suspense.
Sabo, that's a big one. So next one up, this is again from a private signing, again from post-signing pickup for dollars cheaper because it's Flying Dutchman. We got the 89 Topps Doc Goodin base.
Very nice.
So yeah,
you're like the autograph vulture.
Yes, it's like swoop in and pick the bones of the leftovers. But the challenging part with this strategy is there's definitely times where other people will pick them up before I see the post, and I'm like, yeah. So that's why you send it in because then you know what card you want to get signed. But yeah, so this is my second Doc Goodin auto. Previously the Turn Back the Clock. So this is his second card in the set. So
Very
nice one. Yeah. So it looks like the D down here. The only thing I'm like I saw on some of these is like sometimes the D is a little bit more well formed, but everyone's got their autograph. So
That's a nice one. I like it.
All right, moving up to number 3. And you may say, this is number 3. I don't know about this because this was actually number 1 on my list of 1989 Topps. So it could be debated that this shouldn't be at number 3. This should be at number 1. But we got the Jose Canseco base card.
Jose!
So other fun fact too was these were both from the same buyer. So I saved on shipping because I did together. So
that's what I mean. You got to start a ledger so that you could have updating the the count, but also updating your like what was that show like? What's the show with where they buy the old Storage Wars?
Oh yes,
They buy it, and then they're like they made so you could have like saved on shipping, string it turns green and stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah, authenticated, like negative, rejected. It's like no. So
Andy made a ill-fated purchase on these 89 Topps. Tune in next week to see if he gets a better deal.
Yeah, see if that $5 was really worth it in the end. So, but yeah, so I mean, this card looks like I was super stoked to get this one because he has a sweet signature, and sometimes his signature is a little bit smaller. The one on the All-Star card is a little bit smaller. This one fills up the card a little bit more. So
definitely the face of 1989 baseball was Jose Canseco.
Yes, yeah. So very nice. Okay, so that's number 3. So now you can be like, how can it get any better than Jose Canseco, the face of 1989 baseball?
I don't know.
It can, because we are to PC territory here. And not just PC territory, we're to super collection territory. And we have none other than Andres Thomas.
Nice.
So got him here. So he likes to sign this way, which is pretty awesome. So so this was a private signing that I sent to the I think I sent it to Puerto Rico, and then they went to Dominican Republic, and then it came back. So this one took a little while to get back, but I was super excited when I saw this one come up. Actually, shout out to Scott over at Reindeer Studios. He turned me on to this private signing because he knew I was a super collector. So that was pretty awesome. I'm gonna actually take it off the top loader because I feel like it's not doing it justice. There we go.
Be careful.
It's a little bit better there. So
it's a little dark background, but I think a lot of the 89 Topps has dark backgrounds.
Right. Yeah. So, but one that doesn't have a dark background, and this is a bonus. Dun da da da. We have
nice.
The 1989 Topps Braves team leaders dual sign card. So I sent this out to Paul Runge a while back. Just saying like, well, I have a card with Andres Thomas on it with a signature, and then I was able to get the dual signed. So I was pretty stoked to get that one back. So
I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you finally, got some Andre Thomas ink on that card.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a nice one.
So, yeah. I like his I feel like that's like he's like, showing some guys some dance moves or something like that, some like Vogue or something. Yeah. So it's like, well, there's that. So
or he's signaling like, pitch that guy like way, give him some chin music on that next one.
Chin music. So so the nice part, I know we rail a little bit on the team leaders, but they do look sweet when you can get multiple autographs on here because they kind of take up the extra space. So but yeah. So there we go. So we got 2 Andres Thomas autos. But the other thing too is, again, private signing. The guy had some leftovers, so these are bonus. I got 3 more. So I got the 86 rookie card, 86 Topps traded, and then the 87 Gold Cup, which I thought looked pretty sweet, and then the 86 Donruss the rookies, which is this one actually turns out the best. So
Nice.
So these were like significantly reduced, and so I was like, that's pretty awesome that I can pick these ones up. So
86 top traded. You're always looking for the Andres Thomas out of that entire class. So
yeah,
nice to get that one autoed.
yeah, it's true. I mean, that's obviously, this, the rookies, there's no other big stars like, Bo Jackson, Barry Bonds, Will Clark, Jose Canseco, none of those guys. Just always looking for Andres Thomas. So, but the fun part, 2 rookie cards to also throw in. Well, actually, these are all 3, but these are rookie indicated cards. So that brings the total Andres Thomas up to 5, which is pretty awesome. So, okay, so now you're like, number one, how can it get any better than this? The excitement has been building. The last but not least, we have another pickup that I have. We got the 89 Topps Ozzy Smith. So
there it is.
So this one, Ozzy's autograph is pretty iconic. He obviously autographs quite a bit, but comparing it to the other ones I have, looks pretty legit to me. This is only like the second one I think I've seen come up in any realm of the ballpark of being able to purchase. Like people, like one other one I think was just for like $200. I'm like, I spent $200. But so that one I was pretty excited, just because obviously my main PC and the iconic 89 Topps batter's box pose. So, but yeah,
very nice.
So
that I'm glad that Ozzy is in number one, other than Andres Thomas. No offense to Andres Thomas, but
it's true.
You definitely met my expectations with number one, and ending on a high note.
Nice. Yeah.
Ending on a Hall of Famer note.
I know. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Out of everyone, this is the only Hall of Famer. So
yeah.
But yeah. Well, there we go. That is the top 10 list of recent pickups and purchases. Doug, what was your favorite out of all those?
Man, I'm gonna go with the Jose Canseco, just because that's that was the cover of the box.
Yeah.
And so just got iconic card and pretty cool auto. But I mean, obviously the Ozzy Smith, the Goodin ones are pretty cool. And I'm proud of you for finally getting Andres Thomas to sign the dual card. I know you were watching the wallets, watching the ledger, making sure that the numbers align. But I'm glad you pulled the trigger and got those ones done. So
nice.
It's cool to see some progress.
I know. Yeah. So the we're adding all kinds of numbers to the set today. So, but yeah. So yeah, I would say, I mean, the Ozzy is obviously classic. Really the top 3. There's in any order. Probably could do it again. But yeah. Well, there we go. Thank you all for watching. Post in the comments what was your favorite, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.